Glory be to the Father and the Maker, as it was in heaven, as it is on earth, as it shall ever be. Ja Rastafari. Ja Rastafari. Alright, probably breakfast or some shit. Okay, but I have a coconut. I have a coconut. And I have a machete. I have a machete. And I have this thing maybe to kind of... Problem is I unwrapped this a day ago, and when you unwrap it, it just, all the water just starts kind of coming out. Oh, this is actually like a dish. Yeah, the problem with once you unwrap it, the water just comes out into the thing. What's up, dude? Good morning. I'm hit that like button for you. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Doing the coconut. Fuck. I forget I need to just kind of peel this off. Oh man, there's like paint on there. That's not good. I'm not gonna cut my finger off, dude. Fuck. Keep like hitting it the opposite way I should be hitting it. Okay. Thanks for popping in. Trying to update my titles. It's raining outside if you can't hear it. Created your own MRE snack. Roasted pumpkin seeds. Yeah, get a little vacuum sealer. And you'll have fun making your own little MREs. You'll realize probably the better ingredients are better for you. Fuck, did I already pop that open? Dang, this is like covered in spray paint speckles that I do not want to get in the food. I was picturing doing this with a hatchet. Okay, this knife handle is like broken, but oh god, it's open. Fuck. Okay, fuck. Fuck. Oh, I haven't had one of these in so long. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Why am I not getting this? Am I gonna cut my hand open? Jesus. There we go. I was watching DJ Pans this morning. Yeah, this is a coconut. This is a coconut. I was just hacking it with this machete, kind of cleaning it up, but I've got all this like paint that I got on there inadvertently. And so, it was like leaving like a Fuck. Usually it's not this hard. Usually you can just pry it. There we go. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. I cut my hand off or something. Jeez. So much force. Okay, there we go. I'm taking the knife out. Yeah, I was watching DJ Pans. He's a, oh, that's perfect. I hate it when I get it to this part and there's like water that's spilled out or something, but it's like full to the top. I need like a straw. I don't like drinking it out of here because it's like, once it touches the husk, it just like soaks into the husk. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And this is a young coconut. So it's the inside is just this like pudding. It's so good. And this is the perfect thickness. I like it when it's a little bit thicker. But sometimes it's just like this, like, it's so thin, it's like this gel. It's like a slime. It's so good. Yeah, I just opened a machete. Got a little bit wild with this machete. Kind of hacking it in here, which actually kind of like kept it from like getting me too bad. But I've had it for a few days, and when you have a coconut for a few days, and then I took the plastic packaging off of it, the water just instantly, from inside, starts to come out. If you don't know about coconuts, where the fuck is my $500 dono? Worzel. That would be cool. That would be cool. Fucking $500 dono. Holy shit. I don't see shit on my donut popping up. It takes forever to pop up. Yeah, the inside of the coconut is like pudding. I can take I believe this just simple bendy plastic spoon. It's hardened up a little bit. Almost like there's a hole at the bottom. This one's a really good one. Young coconut, really, really sweet. You donated $500 to Cool Guy Lewis? No way. Autism Andy, I guess we could still donate to you, even though you don't stream. Oh my god, I was about to take a dab and like sip on this, but it's so good. I'm gonna take a dab now. I pretty much drank all the water. Tiny little chunk of cocoa coir in there. Oh, I learned about composting toilets. You can actually use the cocoa coir, which is this stuff here. All of this stuff is completely a waste product. Make a coconut bong. Dude, Autism, I don't know if you've been in here since, I like streaming because you're around, but I dropped $99 on this bad boy. It came with, I'm trying to find. Dropped $100 on this. This is a local artist from a town down south. That's like a lot of qualities about it. I really like this like 9mm, 7mm thick glass, super thick glass. I tried it right off the bat for a No, I didn't break it. I tried it right away as a dab rig, and it was just like, oh man, that is legit. That is legit. I got a giant dab ready. So, okay, I went to get this piece, if you didn't hear the story, Worzel, the other day. I ended up getting this piece about a week after I'm like, okay, I'm not going to smoke anymore, I'm just going to vape. And I got a nice vape. This isn't 1 gram, but this might not get burned all the way with 1. Play it like a little violin. When you smoke the oil, it smells really good. Come here. Okay, so the story of that pipe was I went to go get a female down stem, which is the part that the bowl fits into, and it goes into the piece and into the water. Here's some Palo Santo holy wood that I'm lighting. Could hotbox. Scully's in here though, but broke a couple of those glass, the part you take out as you breathe in my time. Yeah, the bowl pieces. Yeah, so I went to go basically I broke a bowl piece, so I decided, okay, I'm gonna go get a down stem to fix the piece. And then I was like, they don't have the down stem readily available. It's kind of being phased out. I thought it was already going to be like $20, and I was just going to get a down stem so I could turn a non-glass on glass piece, this is like a non-glass on glass bowl piece, into a glass on glass bowl piece, which is like this, the 14 mil glass on glass. So I was like, okay, I'm going to spend $20, and I'm going to get the one piece that I have broken, basically repaired and upgraded at the same time. And then I ended up seeing this little bowl piece, and I'm like, that would be a pretty sweet little bowl piece to put on there, and then I wouldn't need to replace the down stem, and they didn't really have the down stems anyway. Some kid got in trouble for throwing an onion at a teacher at the pep rally, which was funny as shit. Ooh, an onion is a hard one. Oh man, that's a hard fruit. And I think about the ends are even harder where it connects to the plant. But okay, so Worzel, I went and I ended up getting this, and I don't know, I think I only paid like $16 for this, even though it's made like, it was priced at $26. I got this in a small chillum for like $16, and then I was just like set on this little bubbler that was a snorkel carb, and I was like, oh, this snorkel carb bub's sick for $96. And I was like, I had him wrap it up, and I was like, I'm gonna get that. That's really awesome. And then I was like, you know what? For $96, that little snorkel bub is gonna be like a travel piece, but it's like too small to be like an at-home piece, but it's like too big to be like a practical travel piece. You know, for that same price. This is a theory I have on buying stuff all over the place that I'll get into in just a sec. Sorry, I'm interrupting your thing here. So I ended up instead of getting one piece that the bowl piece fits into, because they kind of phased that piece out, or instead of getting a bowl piece, which I could have got, it didn't phase out. Well, I wanted to turn a non-glass-on-glass bong into a glass-on-glass bong. So this is a non-glass-on-glass bowl piece here, which is called 9mm, and this is a glass-on-glass, or they call it a GOG 14 millimeter. 14 versus 9. And there's one more size up from the glass on glass called a 19 millimeter. But what I'm trying to say is, yeah, just like getting tattoos is like an addiction, and I think like buying art can be an addiction, and like straight up, I'm like addicted. I'm addicted to buying glass, pretty much, or something, or just like, oh man, my like appreciation for art, and then just like glass and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. I really like a lot of stuff. But okay, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, I went in there hoping to get out of there spending less than $20, and then I fell in love with this little bubbler, and then for whatever reason I justified, okay, I was just ready to spend $96 on a little bubbler that had, what was really cool about it is it has a side carb on it. So here we'll see how, sorry if this is laggy or anything. Getting a little bit of rain coming through the top of the vent. Maybe because I opened this up for a day, this is harder, but oh man, this is kind of a harder one to get. So I was just able to peel that off, unlike regular coconut where it comes off in like shreddies. So I went in them days after. I'm like, I'm not even gonna smoke. I'm just gonna vape. I have them wrap up this little sidecar bubbler, and what's unique about a sidecar bubbler is it's got a carb tube that comes out of basically the base of the piece, up and off to the side on its own. And in that tube, you hit the carb the piece. So generally the pieces with that, this isn't super great as far as like, this isn't very puddingy. This is a lot more like a mature coconut, but that being said, there's a lot more food the thicker it is. So the sidecar has a tube, it's on the side, and when you chug on it, it's got a really, really deep gurgle and a really deep bubble. And it adds a little bit of volume and water area for the to the piece itself. And so when I looked at a piece and like, you know, we're trying to burn my throat out and trying to look at it as like from the medical aspect, that little piece with a little bit of water doesn't cool very much. But this thing, for $99, I felt like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cool the smoke. No, I ended up being like, you know, if I was willing to spend $96 on that one, and I probably wasn't gonna use it that much unless I like unpacked it and packed it up and stuff and like brought it around with me, because it was like basically like a small regular size bubbler, but then it had the or the snorkel that came off the side, which made the profile kind of awkward, and it was a pretty fragile piece as far as breakability. So I was like, you know what? If I'm not going to end up carrying it around with me a whole lot, and I ended up using it in the van or something, I might as well look at just a bigger piece altogether. So this piece, I mean, I don't know if you can totally tell, but the thickness of glass is like 7 to 9 millimeters right there. And I don't know if that's just because of the connection, but it's incredibly thick where it's on this can thing. And, of course, I had to find the perfect frickin' spot for it of all time, which is right here, and I'll put it in there when the rig's hot, you know, the nail's hot in there, but otherwise I can just drop it down into here. You know, kind of like that. That's this container is made for a stove. So see, I got that up there just locked solid. Oh my god. This is a Grav Labs connector piece there, male to male 14 mil, and it broke, and I just flipped the sides. It's better. But yeah, 55 degrees, 75% humidity. It's way too hot, way too high for humidity. Yeah, I got a wall mount up here. I've got my tripod over there. So Worzel, the day did not even end there. The day did not even end. I end up going to the next head shop down the way. And for $39, Kiki Mystique, what's going on? I'm showing off some new glassware that I got. Yeah, I follow back your new accounts that pop up. You get new accounts so often that I don't think I've seen you live more than like 1 or 2 live notifications that you've had, or they weren't popping through. Hugs, Worzel. But anyway, this piece has been a piece that I've been trying to replace of another one that I've had for a really, really, really long time. This is, yeah. Well, welcome back. Yeah, I saw you in DJ Pan's stream earlier, for sure. But what's unique about this, besides it being UV reflective, which I don't know if they actually gave me a light to put in there. I guess I can do it like that. But I don't really care about the UV. I personally come from liking clear glass, and what's special about this, again, is it's soft glass, and very, 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 very few of any of the pieces I have are soft glass. I only have one other soft glass piece to my knowledge. Oh, I have 2. So this is a Special K, and it's actually signed on the back. Right there, Special K. I'll take this off. Special K 2018, right there. And so he's a well-renowned blower, but yeah, as far as his pieces have gotten just exuberant and out of control, and the ones that don't sell just have these really gaudy bottoms on there, and I've been looking and looking and looking. He makes so many pieces for a piece that was under 9 inches, so it could fit into this case system that I have, and boom, right there we got right under the 9-inch mark. Or is that over the 9-inch mark? Right, pretty much just over the 9-inch mark, 9 and a quarter. I think it'll fit into the case system that I have. And since this is soft glass, it has a texture to it. It has a feel like ribs and stuff to it. And the one that I have before is much more texture, but this is very smooth compared to the other one. But it is very distinctual because of its like thickness, and wow, that's really cool. There's like a splash of water in there for some reason. I didn't even realize it was in there. But that being said, oh my god, they've got like some really sharp piece of the coconut in there, because I ate a bunch of this wood stuff connected to the bottom. Ugh. I can't eat any more of this for a minute. But yeah, long story short, and I'll end the section of the piece. This piece connects into there. And the reason this was $39 and not way more is because it's soft glass, and for whatever reason soft glass is priced a lot lower. It's not as hard to work with, I think. It's not like soft or whatever, but it's like, you know, scientifically, if you know what that is. So like this is borosilicate, which is not soft glass. And most of the bowl pieces are borosilicate. And yeah, just for whatever reason, I really liked that blower, but so many of his pieces have been just really, really gaudy, and almost any of his pieces you pick up, and they're like what I would consider a house piece. Like only a house piece, because they're so big. Like 5-10 pounds plus. What's interesting about this one is, because it's clear, looking at it, it really doesn't look like it's as heavy as it is. But I'd say this is almost 2.5 pounds, maybe. Like, so it's like, you pick it up and you're like, damn, this is, where's the weight on that? But I think a lot of the weight is right here. But, yeah, soft glass looks, I ended up switching this bowl piece out because I saw that it put this base off farther, and the other one I had to have like the O-ring like out like that, and it was like barely gonna fall off. But I think I just need to get a new grommet for that, and this one will be solid. This is more of a travel piece than is why I don't use it here, and this one's like the home piece. And that one being 3 pounds, this one's like 6 pounds with water in there. But that's a thick one, and that's LB glass. I tried to look them up online, but I couldn't find anything out about them. LB. They're out of a town called Mount Vernon, I heard. But a lot of people are ignorant here when they're talking about Mount Vernon. They're talking about Skagit County, or they're talking about Burlington or something like that. I'm eating a young coconut. I just whacked open with a machete and a butcher knife with like a broken handle that could come apart. I didn't taste it. The splinter's coming back up. Where's Pizza Time these days? I haven't seen him around in a week or so. I think I've seen Pizza Time on Portland Andy's streams. I think he was on there for a minute, but as far as people dipping out, dipping in, you know, it's kind of a sad thing when people aren't all connected into Discord at the hip. If you've been wondering, my dog is back here. I'm practically sitting on her. She likes it like that. Where I'm parked right now really sucks because the bed is just falling into the middle of this area. It's falling into the middle. All of that brown stuff, I potentially could just choke on that. I don't even know where that last piece went, but it felt like a herringbone stuck sideways. Oops, scream a riot. Here we go. I'm going to take my new stethoscope cam, open that up, and I'll just submerge it into the poop for you. Brought to you by Stethoscope Cam. Who's ready to be submerged? Who's ready for the full dip? That's how I should, when I get a new phone, I should just full dip this one. Unprotected. Portland Dandy, I've been shouting you out. I've been referring to you. DJ Pans, I'm glad that you're in here. DJ Pans this morning had a stream, and I was just casually chatting in there for quite a while, like you do. Maybe a couple hours. He's recognized me before, so he reads a lot of the shit that I say. But, I mean, he's 60 viewer Andy or whatever. He's reading everything pretty much people say practically, so that's worth reading. But what did I do this morning? I said, shout-outs to my favorite streamer. And he's like, Auston, thank you. He says, Auston, thank you. Oh, there he goes. He's been going F over and over and over again. His morning news. DJ Pans is live again. But, okay, so I was like, shout-outs to my favorite streamer. And he's like, DJ Pans is like, Auston, thank you. Thank you very much. And then like 3-4 chats later, Portland Dandy, hot dog was on there. And then he was like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Because he like actually thanked me for saying like shout outs to my favorite streamer. But it was like there was a hot song going on. So chat like it's just like, you know when you're sitting in there and you're like, you got that troll vibe that's like just deep seated inside of you. And you see that, like, you've been, like, trying to hold it back, and then the chat just starts bumping up, and you're like, fuck, you lose inhibition a little bit, and you hit send on shit you wouldn't hit send, you'd, like, carefully delete in the past. But you, like, chat goes faster, and you're just like, oh, the pressure's on. Bot fingers. Tryhard 7. Nig mode. Like you get into that where chat just bumps up, like where, I don't know, Ice goes live and you're watching for like 5 minutes and you're like seeing the chat just kind of tick along and then like he gets on stream and then you're just like, oh fuck, I gotta say something, like he's here actually now, like I want to, like, but let's be real, like Ice goes live and he's always got a phone with chat, even if he's gonna go take his 5-minute pre-stream. And what I've seen, what I am starting to see with Ice is just like he has to fit still so much within this like advertiser friendly world of YouTube. And so like he's limiting smoking on stream as much as he can, limiting things that, I don't know, like, are gonna hurt his VOD or something like that, on and on. But I try to, I watched the some nice key segments. Ice, the highlight of Ice. What's up, Pant Devil? Thanks for coming in. But and the Walla Walla boys, yes. Thank you. Hot dogs in the chat. No, nobody's here. Nobody's creeping. Thanks for popping in, everybody, with the excitement. But yeah, I've been showing off some new glass here. I got this. This is a local blend, I think, LB. Really thick piece. I just went over all that. That's borosilicate, and this is a soft glass piece, and it's UV reactive. And little bonus, I got the ash catcher on there, but this is gonna be more of like a travel piece, and this dab rig is gonna be more of my home piece. But yeah, I don't know. What were you talking about? I just think it's funny because it's like, people are starting to be like, oh, I've seen this guy, you're like, when you get into allegedly creeping, nobody's been under the weather, to be honest. Andy's been under the weather, and Yeah. So, hasn't been in as much. Oh God. I think a dab just went into Scully's water dish. Or at least it hit the side. Oh shit, it could have gone into her food. It was a very, very, very small dab. I'm not worried about her getting... You'll be banned if you stethoscope stream your asshole. No, I'm just going to stethoscope stream down the toilet. Poop, like this is the camera. This is like where the poop goes. I put it there, it'll probably just float on the top of the poop, and then I gotta get the poop shoving stick and then work it down. And you gotta have the stethoscope comes with like a condom thing that you just take that off for each viewing, for each new patient. Okay, now we are looking for the dabs. We're looking for the dabs that I possibly dropped. Don't move my... Is it in her water? Is that it? Looks like a bug. Her water needs to be changed. Okay, like it hit the ring. Like, I don't know, I'm not like fiending for the dab, I'm just like, you know, it's like a sticky little mess. I think it was really, really small. It's so fucking cold in here that my like peanut butter wax is like totally shattery goodness in this slightly colder temperature. What is this? Oh, I feel full of life with eating that coconut. Watch now live. Ice Poseidon, live at RuneFest. In London, England, boys. When you have a cold dabber and cold oil, and you snap it, it won't stick to the dabber, it'll just shatter. So there's a kind of a trick to having actually probably just warming up your dab utensil just slightly. How dare you color coordinate your clothes? I didn't color coordinate these two, really on purpose. DJ Pants can do it, I can do it. I really want to change that water, but I don't have like extra water. If you mark it as educational, you wake in your sleep in a sweat over that 40 having matching clothes. 40 ounce. Did you ever get that MREs? I'm just like thinking about that DJ Pan stream. He's just like dry hitting like a little tiny dry pipe over and over again. I'm like, oh my god, like his lungs have healed or something, and then you just like get to the point where you're like, or not your lungs, but your like immediate throat. And then you take that for granted, and oh my god, he was on the... I don't know, maybe I don't know what it's like to smoke cigarettes if you like... throat's just permanently like burnt out. kind of hard to tell how much is on there, even myself. So I just kind of try to go to the light end. Kind of a bummer when it hit the thing like ting. Like it went right into the water. Is that it? That might be it, covered in hair. No, that's not it, I don't think. I gotta take a pee. I'm gonna take a pee before I, yeah. Dude, I miss going to Europe. I keep trying to plan, like, the next perfect trip, and I keep feeling like Europe is where I need to go. Because my last spur of travel, I went to, Ecuador. Before that, I think I was in Hawaii, and then I did a Europe trip, or Japan, and then a Europe trip, and then I was in Japan before that, and that's kind of the extent of my travel, other than going to Canada and stuff. It was about 55 degrees this morning when I looked at the temperature. It was really warm last night compared to the 2, 3, 4 nights before that. The 2, 3, 4 nights before that felt like it was going to snow. It was so cold. Oh, this whole bed is just falling off the thing. I need to design a couple slats or strips that hold this thing up. But here I go for that dabaroo. I wonder what Ice is doing live at RuneScape. I did not see his clip, Ice driving crazy in Iceland. But I want to watch that. Ice is in the UK at Runes Fest with Greek God X, Black, and Voldesad. I don't know what Voldesad got, but if he got sick or he got makeup art, he had the craziest thing going on with his face the other day. What's nice about this guy is it's got what's called like a bushing diffuser. I'll take the widescreen off. It's got a bushing diffuser, which means it's tapered at the end, and then it's got some pretty small holes as a diffuser there, so it really expands on your throat and shit. Meaning you don't feel like you get much anything, and then boom, there it is. So back to the coconut. Back to the coconut. You can almost just kind of mess with this with like a knife. But usually these young coconuts have thinner skin than this, and it's like pudding, and you could scrape it out with a plastic spoon. This one It's almost like God knows when I'm really hungry or I really need the extra food, because this one's a really thick one. I don't like what's going on. I think it's really hard to keep that lens clean. I have to take it apart. Scully's completely under, so there's really no point. She might wake up for that. You guys got some good long chats. I can't even see my face practically. Tetris. Cadbury's. For that home taste. Explain the Cadbury home taste. You're talking about them eggs, aren't you? Oh, I don't know if it's good for my stomach. I forgot to take my fucking antacid pill. I'm supposed to take 30 minutes before I eat. I don't know if I have more water in the van, but it's kind of annoying when I have like very little water in here, because it's like I want to change out the bong, I want to change out Scully's water. So fuck, I better fill up both water bottles. My stupid water tank, you know. This thing isn't full of water. Obviously my sink isn't being used right now. But that's a 10-gallon water tank right there. There's my plumbing, got a quieting system, the pump, a strainer. But it needs a few spots fixed up, not leaking. And then back there, I don't think it works anymore. I tried to work it when it was full of water. But that's the hand pump one. I've actually got a soap dispenser back there too, but then this big one is a one single tap, just powered. But I need to get that set up. And then I've decided I think I want another, like, if I could afford another one of these sinks, it'd be a cool storage shelf. But they're way too expensive for that. It's like $100. But I was thinking of making a little gutter bucket like that, sink, essentially, maybe somewhere else, like close by to here, where I can put stuff in, because I really like how I can stack bottles and stuff in there. And originally, before I found an even better spot for this, I kind of got this, like, you know, it fits right into there, and sure, it's metal, but it doesn't seem to be too big of a deal if you put a little bit of padding underneath the bottom. Replacing Tennessee, my uncle, it was like $600 a month, but not for sex. Not originally for sex, sure. Didn't go for sex, but you stayed for the sex. Sure. Just fucking say, okay, crazy, but make it out of the bottom of the street without being offered. Can't make it to the bottom of the street without being offered sex. Wow. Like fried grasshopper and me, I guess. A Target or a Walmart looking store is strange. But an experience. Why is it a strange experience? Just because it's like a mega store? And it doesn't feel like there's mega stores in other places? I think they want you to make it feel like a mega store. There's actually cranberry cream eggs. No, Cadbury is like your Nestle. Just something very familiar with. They have... Getting texts coming in. We'll see See how long I can stay on without getting a phone call from somebody I need to take a phone call from. I need to get another phone. I need to get a Samsung 9 Plus Zero, maybe, or just... Is the Plus 9 Plus camera, the 9 Note camera, are they all different than the 9 camera? Or are they all the same? Was there really an upgrade between the 8 and the 9 camera just by itself? Oh, I'm sure there was, but I've seen just so many reviews on S8 owners being like, oh man, the 9 really wasn't much of an upgrade. But fuck, I talk like that like I have a fucking $1,000 to spend on a phone, which I don't. So anyway, this is what happens to Ice. People are always like, oh, you did coke or something, you did coke, and he's like sniffling. And it's not. He just took a fat bong rip. Oh, I was trying to go on about on Ice is that I found out, watching him long enough, he seems like he gets really super blazed every time right before he goes live. And there's another double notification from Ice because he streams through the gaming app as well as YouTube app, and so it pops up his notification twice every time. Like Friday. Are you talking about Targets that were in Thailand and other stores that were in? Ronald is doing the praying stance. What does that look like? Like this or something? He doesn't like smoking on stream. So he smokes before, I think. He smokes before. Because he doesn't like to smoke on stream. But he always just has this, like, maybe not. Maybe not. He's always got this, like, really, like, devious, like, he just, Are you talking about where you're from, or are you talking about from Thailand? Worzel? The Thailand had a funny McDonald's. What was funny about the Target in Thailand, if I'm getting that correctly? What is interesting about Targets in Thailand? What the fuck is going on over there? Is it not the bullseye sign? I wonder if I need Casey Neistat glasses. Casey Neistat. Oh, this is super scuffed, yeah. What is cool about the Thailand? Or did you go to Target? Sometimes I avoid the. Well, probably not. I probably wouldn't avoid the stores, but almost like you want to get more of a traditional experience, and you avoid what you think is westernized culture. But what I end up doing is I probably end up trying to see it all. That was my favorite thing. When I was in Ecuador. Checking out stores and seeing what was going on. There was interesting policies. I was like, wow, this is similar to policies around here. Where there was I think Sunday, there was no alcohol sales. So I don't know. It was a very interesting that was like coming back, and I was like in this main city. Where the airport was. Where was that? Where was that? Coming out. Like a Tesco, which is, I'm guessing, your like grocery store. You keep saying fried grasshopper place. Oh god, piercing headache. Fried grasshopper place. Like you could probably just get fried grasshoppers wherever. Yeah, I love Japan. Coming back was really hard almost the second time, just because I was like, oh my god, I don't know, this idea of respect. What was the grasshopper places like? What the hell? Oh, did I even piss? I feel like I didn't even piss. Closed doors. Target was probably just like every other Target. I was just wondering what made it unique from other places. Maybe you don't have Target. Maybe you don't have Target. Do I need to piss? Felt something weird going on with my head. Okay. Take another dab. Open that other vent, full mast. Okay. Thought that was just in a random spot. Yeah, I showed those pieces off a couple times. I'll probably not like go super in depth with that anymore. But I was like, you know what? I've gone a really long time not buying any glass, to be honest, in the amount of glass that I bought. And how often I bought blah 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 blah. It's been a long, and it'd be like, kind of rewarded myself. Yeah, if I had a little carb cap, that'd be cool, but Sam and Andy. Streaming live, where it all began. I have a job. I have a job, homie. Negative 2,375 hours. Exactly. I have a job, but if I got another phone, I think people would be like, Oh my god, this guy's getting stuff done. I feel like not having two phones really holds me back in my potential. But I should prioritize getting another phone, and specifically having another phone on service, or getting a Wi-Fi pack and one other phone that's on service. But I personally would like to just have a phone where I stream off of it, and it's got its own service, no Wi-Fi pack. No, I saw one of the Hot Dog Army reposted something about that. I'll flip this around a little bit, give you guys another angle. Oh my god, that's so weird when I'm on the bubble. It hurts your eyes. It hurts your eyes. Slender Man. They call me Slender Man. Slender Man. Slender Man. Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom. No, I did not see it. I did not see it. I saw that there was a highlight. I did not see the highlight. Okay, this pitch jar is getting mighty full to be propping up. Curiously. I heard Scully. I felt Scully shake the van. She shook the van, didn't she? Okay, let's be real. I need to get outside, get some water, get a hot dog for the Hot Dog Army. Can you turn the sink on for me? Here's the problem. I don't have any water in there, and my 12 volt's not plugged in, which I could plug in and I could buzz the pump on for a second, but there's no water in there and I don't really want to run it dry. I need to find sealant. I should just write that down right now. That is on my van to-do list here. Sink leak repair. Find water safe sealant for leaky vinyl barbed tubing. Okay, store's not open today. Tomorrow, I believe, is Columbus Day. I don't know how much that affects things being open. Probably change my socks and underwear since I've been wearing the same socks and underwear. I'll do that in a few minutes because I'm going to go around and get my boots. I did feed the dog. I fed the dog. Double check this. Dab didn't make it in here. Oh my god, her food smells disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. She had a little bit of food left in her bowl last night, and she ate that. And I had like a McChicken and like a McDouble. I don't even remember if I streamed last night. If I did, I must have had a beer. Yeah, there's a beer in there that... think when I drink beer, it's like less of a. Oh, speaking of which, I got some scotch. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Should fill up with the coconut. Let's try a little scotch and water. A little splash. I have a full-time job, bro. I have a full-time job. No, this is like a $20 insulated cup. This is a little pint glass. It's kind of like this one. This one I got but this one's not insulated. This one is. Yeah, I'm a landscaper. Yeah, no, I stream working as almost more than I stream doing anything else. It's a time that I can stream. When I first started, I was trying to wrap my Gorilla Pod around the lawnmower every time, and then I started using, of course I look around for it when I'm talking about it, but I started using my chest cam, and then I kind of just, found properties that I can stream and properties that I couldn't stream, and, yeah, what is it? 12:01 p.m. Cheers. Yeah, this is a really nice cup. They come in bright orange, which would probably be a cool color if I got another one. They're painted, but I'm just kind of superstitious. Don't really, need the extra painting on there. How rough I am with stuff and how long I've already had this, it would be all chipped up. You can't totally tell, but it's probably pretty rough. Feel free to tell me if you want widescreen or not widescreen. I bet if I just had my my ultra wide in here, I don't know where it is right at the second, but yeah. Yeah, I know I've had this bottle for a little while. It's like fucking just opened it yesterday though. Yeah. Wonder what happened to that skateboarder dude that got fucking wrecked that time. Dude, I just saw him yesterday. He just fucking popped in. He just popped into the end of the stream yesterday. I think I turned it off when he fucking showed up or something. Skateboard, yeah. Yeah, I know. I think about that time he rolled the bag off the thing. That dude later, we kind of had a falling out, but I just saw him again yesterday. And it was a little tense, but it seemed like everything was all good. Oh, wait a minute. They got wrecked? Oh, wait a minute. No, this is a totally different guy. Sorry. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck happened to that guy. No idea what happened to that guy. I have not been to the park enough to know if he's back skating or not, or really even know who he was. But with the water, not bad. I was drinking it straight out of the bottle, and I was like, I don't really like pouring it into the glass and then getting the whole entire glass syrupy. just so I could drink it out of a glass that feels like it's dirty. I'm gonna eat my RV vent. There it goes. Nope. It's still there. I hope he's okay. Skateboarding fucks you up for a long time, and that guy not only did something that probably shouldn't skateboard for like a year or two, maybe. Like, I think broken legs and stuff, you probably should stay off of it for like a year to two. I don't know, I guess I could go back and watch that stream and be like on the lookout for him, but I figure he's gonna be like, "You're the dude that filmed me, delete that shit." But it's buried. You show me where it is and I'll delete it into the unlisted category for my Discord and Patreon users only. Yeah, if my cup's not like perfectly clean, it's like, oh my god, I just like unrattled a bunch of shit from the bottom of here. Not to say it didn't smell that fresh to start with. That's why I rinsed it out and then drank it. And swished it around and like drank the water. I was like, ooh, I don't have to do this. There's a water bowl down here for Scully. This water bowl. I should give you guys more of an IRL experience. I keep feeling like I had to piss and then I didn't. But at this point, looking over at my pee thing, I think I must have just gone. It's pretty frothy. I have this other mount over here. I could just put it on that mount. So I had these CXs back here that I was all about, like start the stream on the CX. Oh, that's cool. That one's pretty cool, but I kind of went over them too many times, and then I don't know what the hell this like whole devil thing is. Like I took a shelf down. I don't even remember what I took down. I took some shit. Oh yeah, I took down a pegboard. That's like the tool system. Okay, we're drinking scotch and water from the Vansion. I'm thinking about getting another one of these vents right here with the fan in it, somewhere I can like reach from either head to toe of the bed. And because I really want a window. But the windows are like $160 to $190 for a wide variety of shapes and sizes of windows, as far as I could find on like Amazon. But look carefully, boys. Amazon. I found an item on Amazon that is marked that is sold at Walmart for $25. It's a kid scooter. I want to get my kid. A 3-wheel, to be specific. It comes in quite a variety of decorations. And, yeah, I don't want to pay $160 for a window. But, like, so that being said, my window back here, that I have totally covered up, that was, like, installed after, like, after the effect kind of thing, had to have been probably $160 back in fucking 1985, when this fucking 1985 or whatever the fuck this van was built. But I'm not living with my with my family. But I'm working towards that. For sure. Recent addition, if you haven't been in here in a while, this bulkhead. I love the sliminess of this thing here. It's just cartoonish. kind of offsets the craziness of just this straight silver wall. But yeah, I put a bulkhead in the front, so my plans of this being a panic room are completely secure. So at this point, someone could break the windows out, and there's no way they're getting in unless they break through this additional window here through the front. But there's no way for them to open. There's no way for you to open a fucking window. Oh god, the water. There's no way for you to open a window and pull up any kind of there's no fucking locks in here, dude. Like, if you don't know how to get out, and fucking, it's the panic room. And I get worried, though. I get worried when I have friends that I trust and I care for. And I'm like, dude, if I fall over, you're gonna have a really, really hard time figuring out how to get out of here, and you might have to use a screwdriver. To be totally honest, you might get to the point where, you're trying to break the window from the inside to try to get out. So what I'm trying to say is, yeah, you might be trying to fucking charge the drill or some shit. You're like, what the fuck do I do? Oh my god. This cup, because I paid so much for this cup, like $22, but there's still, for 5-6 years, these cups have remained at full price, $22. I think they're now $24.99 and shit like that. Hey, thanks, dude. Thanks for Nanofire. Since I paid so much for this at my local grocery store, actually, this company is called Hydro Flask, and it's out of Bend, Washington. And for a long time, they donate a small percentage to your choice of charity. And they're like a sustainable company. But that being said, since I spent so much on that, I fucking really wanted to get this cup because they were claiming that they were giving them away for free. If you signed up for a credit card. And I was like, okay, how do I sign up for the credit card? And the guy, I guess this is the company, which is kind of cool. It's actually a company that's dedicated to making these that they branded. Let's have that out like that. But this is that's the local outdoor store that we have here. And I've heard that our local store is a really big flagship store. It outsells a ton of other stores and all that. But do you piss outside, and where do you dump your shit? No, that's a pet peeve of mine. After doing this for probably a combined a non-consecutive 4 years maybe, this lens is just shit, dude. I need to invest in some alcohol wipes. No, I have a toilet. Dude, man, if you live in a car or you live in a toilet, you need to get your ass a toilet. These things are life-changing. I dump this thing out on stream into a toilet. Unscuffed, scuffed, unscuffed, scuffed. Yeah, this is the toilet. Kind of scared to open it up. It used to be pearly white, and then I had the great paint explosion of 2018 that I inadvertently painted pretty much everything that I own on accident, including the floor. Like, look down here. I had the machete and a saw and like other things that were down here. And yeah. So to limit how fast I fill that up, I pee in a bottle, and you dump that into a toilet, and then I take this bottom half off and dump it into a toilet, and I did that on Epic, what I called Epic Toilet Stream 7, and that's public right now, and it's so gross. But yeah, somebody was giving me a hard time for matching my this color and this color, and it was actually to match, the hat was to match this color. But honestly, this is one of my favorite hat companies of all time. I don't feel bad about shouting them out. They've got actually a really similar logo to Hydro Flask, kind of. It's like a little man. And this is by a company called Smartwool. And this is their new logo, I guess, down here, like their sub-logo. I don't totally understand what that's about. Reminds me of like a military thing almost. But these hats are like $28, and they're super, super thin, but they're made of Murano wool. And no, I'm not sponsored. Not sponsored. No, I just shout them out because I'm drunk off that scotch. Yeah, boys. I'm not drunk. Not drunk. Not drunk, by the way. Not drunk, by the way. Yeah, on the YouTube app, for some reason, you can't chat with people. No, I work full time. And I think sharing culture of other people's lives is really interesting and meaningful, like narrative to have. There, I got the fucking. Oh man, these are ice cold. This is the first tequila that I've had. Vanilla on the finish. I'm not on the YouTube app. That's why I don't use the YouTube app, my brother. I can't stand the YouTube app. Every time I do this on the YouTube app, it goes warning, 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 and the whole screen goes gray and black and is like, correct your orientation quickly. Correct your orientation. It doesn't even look like you're streaming. It goes black and there's a big red symbol when you do this. Big red symbol that's just like beep, 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 beep. So for action, I just keep it on the Streamlabs, but maybe you haven't seen this before. I got the idea to get some hangers up. This is kind of working for now. I don't really have a lot of clothes that I necessarily want to have on hangers taking up. Can't see the symbol. Oh my god, I'm getting kind of a stomachache. I've been drinking a little bit, just a little bit, and it fucks with me. Oh man. Orientation lock is locked on YouTube streaming. I'm not on YouTube streaming yet, but what happens is bars come up and it doesn't skip a beat. The bars just come up to reposition things. But yeah, this is the paint wall. We got the paint wall still kind of on lockdown here. Almost seems like there's a bunch of things missing, but I that's really the case. Shit, I'm gonna have to take another piss, but I'm like close to filling that bottle. Which is fine, because then I can just go in the toilet for a little bit of extra. I actually started painting the van silver matte, and it's beautiful. Oh my god. I've gone over the whole thing. I basically need to get the roof done. And, oh shit. I should just piss in the regular toilet. Okay. And the whole, if it's yellow, you can let it mellow in the top of the tank, is actually completely relevant in an RV. Little mini tank here. Because, you actually want a little bit of water in there, like after you poop. So basically, like, that's my, that's the pooper, dude, Shake out the drips, yeah. But anyway, so leave a little bit of pee in there, it's totally fine. If it's mellow, if it's yellow, let it mellow. It's totally fine. You can read it in my book right here. If it's yellow, let it mellow. The Silver Surfer's Tale. Fuck, dude, one drink and I'm fucking... Or how many drinks is that, to be honest? How many drinks is that so far? I'll show you my favorite CX right here. It's like Cartoon Network CX, like just fun. I like what happened here, it's kind of fun. I'm just gonna go straight selfie stick at this point. I think you guys have earned some selfie stick time. Did you just wash your hands? Maybe? I can, Fernando Fire. I could do the sanitizer stuff. I think Scully's about ready to go out. I'm about ready for a hot dog. I don't know what I'm doing with the window. Man, this hard drive magnet is so tough that I can layer up 3 levels of this, or more even. I haven't tested it fully. You guys want the... God, I just took a huge shit. Dude, I just took a huge piss that overflowed my Gatorade bottle. The froth went over the top, and then had to finish it off in the toilet. It was like a dump-sized piss. Dump-sized piss. I should hit the vape for old times. For the old times. It's a little bit warmer now, so I'm not worried about it like exploding off the side. feel like it's more socially responsible to have this absolutely completely closed. Took a piss-sized dump, homie. Ooh. And I just poured myself a bunch of scotch. Holy shit. Oh man, I should just warm myself up the last of this water for the chicken soup, but the speakers work. I just installed all those just recently. And I put basically the same speakers into the doors into a separate system that's up in the front. Unfortunately, there's water that's already getting into the door seals and into those speakers. But those speakers are only like at most $40 for a pair, so $20 a speaker. But it was like there was water in the tweeter and shit. It's like, fuck. Okay, scotch and water, boys. We got the Scotch whiskey, 12-year-old ruby casks. I got the dab ready over yonder. Yeah. I don't know, it's like my little workshop, man. This is like when I say like Scuffed Casey Neistat, you know, like, you know, this is about where probably you guys need to be. Okay. You know, man, when I say Scuffed Casey Neistat, man, I mean Scuffed Casey Neistat, bro. I mean, like, I watch a lot of Casey Neistat, bro. I mean, like, maybe I watch his vlogs every day, man. Maybe I know he doesn't even make vlogs every day, man. But I like watch vlogs that like he makes anyway. I like that where you can see how inefficient this tripod has already become obsolete and needs to be rotated out of the way. This is actually really cool how these brackets. You can see the books that got sprayed. Oh sure, bro. Yeah, they got sprayed with this high pressure output silver thing, and I'm actually every day when I wake up I'm wondering why I'm not getting a call. Hyperlapse. I'm wondering why I'm not getting a call for more of that paint. Maybe because I only ordered 1 can, and they probably ordered like 3, because they know I'll probably want to order it. But yeah, I hooked the speakers up. I just like when I went to a 12-volt system, I decided to put this DVD player in. It gave me a really fun. The speakers only work for donations. Oh, that would be sick, dude. That would be sick. Yeah, but I would do that. I would probably turn that. I'd try to turn all this shit on for a donation. Like, I mean, for like a song. Try to replay it. Yeah. Fucking A, dude. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't know, I just kind of like wanted to see if I could install this DVD player, and then it had this whole like fabrication kind of like job of where I needed to like create some kind of system of where I installed this. And so I cheated a little bit and bought this $11 plastic housing that's called an under dash mount kit, which helped get me on my way. And I was actually going to use the media would only play on my phone. I don't have a Bluetooth speaker set up, and to be totally honest, it's incredibly glitchy as far as how real-time donations get put in there. It does look like there's some. I don't know. How do I do a test? I'm doing a test donation from in honor of our last donation, which was from Autism Andy, which seems to be not working, or maybe it is working. Problem is, I can't hear shit, and I need a new phone to be able to completely get this to get this donation thing really well. Oh, there it goes. There we go. There was a test donation from replaying the last donation from Autism Andy that brought us up to, that much. Is negative 2,000 whatever hours? Does that mean I'm overdue? And then I need to go and snipe ice like 2,000 hours ago, or is it 2,000 hours to go? Because I feel like that's Halloween. I feel like Halloween is about 2,000 hours away. If you donate to me, if you donate a lot to me, I'd probably send people like appreciation packs. I want to send out some kind of like, not necessarily food MRE, but like, I don't know, some kind of like almost subscription box kind of shit, like to people that donate, say, $50, like be able to have like some kind of merch option, and like, I don't know, this sounds like Kickstarter or some shit, like, but $100 you get the can openers. We're all about the can opener here. You could wear this as a fashion statement or something like that. It's got the hole on there. It's kind of dangerous. I like that about that, but you'd be getting a whole lot more than that for like $100 donation. But like at the same time, nobody's really doing anything like that, so it's like I need to create a so and so menu, and people can get stoked about something like that. But yeah, I just need to bite the bullet, pay another $55 a month. There it goes resetting. Ugh. Had to take a call. There I go again with where I could have just had the phone call. And yeah. For fun, let's try to replay potentially the media before that. Oh god. I don't know, is that going? Yeah, I took a phone call. I was trying to get I think for the cringe, I want to go get a hot dog. And what I did yesterday was I grabbed a hot dog and I brought my one of these. Oh god, why is this shit wet underneath here? Holy fuck, I have marshmallows down here. I'm always hungry for marshmallows. Are you kidding me? So I bring this to the store and I get the hot water for the tea. Fill that up. Grab a hot dog. It goes really nicely with it. It's kind of like you got the bread. You got the extra bread usually with the... Let's see. Are you fucking kidding me? There's like a mouse nest in there. No wonder it's wet in there. Oh, it's dried out. Perfect. I actually haven't dried out that much. Just a tiny bit. On the surface ones, I assume. And dried out just a hair. Like that. It's like a peep. Like a hard peep. Who needs hot dogs when you got marshmallows? Marshmallows in the chat, boys. S'mores in the chat, boys. Gather the ingredients, boys. S'mores in the chat. You need fire. You need wood. You need mallow. You need the marsh. What the fuck? You're leaving? Did I say something? What's that stick finger? Oh, living it. Living it, I think? Yeah. I could put it on, I suppose, somehow. Some devious combination. Fuck, my speakers are... It's like, as of right now, my house battery is very low, and I've just has it disconnected. I need to get my stereo on a switch, because I think it draws a good, it draws a good amount of power, just by having it on. But, okay, I'm gonna go to the hot dog store. I've had this dab lined up for a while. I'm about to pee in a coconut, I think. That's nice. That's nice when people ask about how your system's set up, and my system's pretty sketchy, but it's pretty reliable. I'd say, like, it's more along the sides of, like, if you donate, the majority of times it's, like, predictably scuffed to the point where it's, like, a minute behind, 2 minutes behind, just long enough for, like, the person to come back into chat and be like, what the fuck, dude? Scammed, dude. What the fuck? Scammed. But Worzel, you popped in there with a 20 fucking at one point real quick, and I don't know, I kind of feel like I should have handed a 20 to that dude that was like fucking doing all kinds of crazy shit. Like, that was kind of a weird situation where, maybe like that money was really meant for him. Maybe you could verify that, but I don't know. Maybe that weighs a little bit on my conscience, but that's one of my good buddies as it is right now, and I tried to make his night. I tried to bless his night that day, as I remember. So, towards the groceries. Okay, yeah. Yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, no, it's like, I feel like you do a service to an alcoholic by having good drink, by having a good drink, by having a quality drink. Service to an alcoholic is having a quality drink. Bastard Ale Day, allegedly. That is one of my favorite beers of all time. I've been more on the Stella Artois, though. More on the Stella Artois. Is Stella Artois? Where is that even from? I feel like it's from... Why don't I know that? St. Louis. Imported by St. Louis. Belgium. Belgian beers. I guess Belgian beers are just fucking good. Stella Artois. Anyway, I've been brainwashed by Stella Artois and their marketing. Yeah. You're right. As I pound it for the boys. Fuck. If I had another phone, I'd be chatting with. Okay, I'm gonna put a 5/8. Yes. Got a spark plug wrench. I just put water in it. I just put a little bit of water in it. It's perfect. Okay, so this is supposed to be the spark plug wrench. I'm just gonna put that up on the magnet. Hold it. I won't totally trust the magnet there just by itself. Oh, there's a nice spot where I chew it. Oh god. I feel like if I had a Samsung S8, I'd be fucking unstoppable, dude. I'd be unstoppable. Yeah, it's very clean. Very clean. Okay, so as I attempt to get outside, let Scully out and so on. I'll stage items of my departure. Man, I need to get hot dog store. A little place that's actually internationally renowned called 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. Almost feel like I'm gonna have to take a dump soon. I can't really hold back my peeing any longer. Settle it up with the Reaper. The pee Reaper. Why do I feel especially hydrated? Oh, yeah. I've only got enough toilet paper for like maybe 2 dumps. Hot dog store. Let me prepare for the hot dog store. prepare the hot dog store. Thank you, Worzel. You've been a good friend. You've been more than top chatter. You've been a good friend. A good friend. For this wee little streamer. Do you drink a little bit? What do you drink? Like, quality of the mouthpiece and just like the stoutness of this piece reminds me of when medical days were big, when you could go in and they would have rigs there. I should see how much Stella Artois is in a 12-pack. Whiskey and beer is like a Hop House 13. I don't think I've heard of Hop House 13. It sounds familiar. Deal breaker, yeah, no, a lot of people say, like, first time they see somebody dab, it's just, like, super sketchy and, like, and to be totally honest, like, not to be, like, chasing views or anything, but every time I smoke, and I'm looking up here at my view, which is right, I can't actually, it's right there, there's where my views are, right? Can't really, it's right here. My views go down every time I smoke, every time I bring out a piece, every time I do a little pipe tour, like, it's fucking stupid. What you need to do is, like, feel, like, know what the perfect temperature is based on feeling just above here, and then you won't hit it too hot, because you can very, very, very much, what I say, burn your throat out. Oh, Guinness makes it. Okay. Apricot? Apricot. Maybe there's some hops that taste like apricots. Honestly, no. I bought a heat gun. You don't necessarily want it anywhere close to glowing. I bought a heat gun, and I mean, you want to vape. You want to be at like vape temperatures. You want to be at lowest temperatures you possibly can be at. So, yeah, there's no like harshness on your throat. This oil is so good though. I'll smoke it on bowls of weed. But damn, out of this rig just by itself, and how cold it is right now, 59 degrees. I wonder if I can change this to 15C. 15C. Oh, what's our highs and our lows? highs and our lows have been 59 high, 52 low. 59 high, 52 low. It stays in the 50s around here, so if you're just like set up for being right in that temperature range, you're good. I think it was lower than 52. It says 15C high, 11C low. If you didn't see that, I was going back and forth on Celsius and nucleus. I've come to the realization. Do you ever use the volcano thing? Yes. I just put it away for a little while. Yeah. Not too long. Man, I would love a beer right now. Fuck. I've got a bunch of homebrew. But it needs to be drank soon. Oh man, this is really, really strong smelling. It's a natural wood called Palo Santo, or holy wood. I'll get the volcano out, the little mini volcano. Ooh, nice. This fits as This is plastic, but this is made for the stove, so it's like I don't think it'll catch fire. It'll just smolder out. Leftover rosé and non-weed vapes. That's a pity, man. Pity man, that's a shitty man. We'll probably go for another chunk of this stuff. The air is of citrus and frankincense. Boom. Bark, bark, boom, boom. This looks like a little hat. A little mushroom hat. While weed gets away the viewers, coconut increases the viewers. maybe there's a balance to be had with the wide angle and zooming in. But the wide angle basically zooms you out, which, okay, here's my camera right now, just stock. Here's the wide angle. Look, if Scully was awake and doing something funny, now you would see it. You totally wouldn't see that without the wide angle. Okay, there's like a really hard splinter thing. Problem with these coconut husks, they're like sitting on wet grass. They're really wet. And it's like the goal of this coconut is to be a seed, right? So it takes that water, and as soon as this thing is unwrapped, it starts to just kind of like evaporate to the out of the shell. Oh man, that's kind of like the pudding texture. That's just this slimy goodness. I wonder if I didn't sit on this for so many days and then unwrapped it for like a day. That maybe it would have been that more jelly inside, but it's probably here nor there. In case I feel sick, I've got this Energy in the raspberry framboise. When I hit 200 subscribers, I want to pop a bottle of this raspberry wine stuff. Wow, I feel like I need to pee again already. Like drinking. Like I was like trying to remind myself about that. Damn. Drinking just makes me like pee and pee and pee and pee. It's like unnecessary. Yeah, so at the point there, it's like red hot. Like I want to get it red hot to like clean it out. Get it red to clean it out, but you don't necessarily want it red to smell. Personally, I'd kind of rather not go and stream than going to the hot dog store, but since that is like the ultimate content that I can give you guys, I will go and stream that. Okay, I'm gonna put this piece basically away without burning a hole in a diaper. Got extra kids' diapers in here. Right there. Those are diapers. That's a hat. That's a hat. Oh, these things are diapers. Drinking when it's cold. What about what are you talking about? Peeing, drinking. Okay. Drinking in the cold, peeing is worse. Yeah, having to pee. God damn. Yeah. At this point, I'm like, I'm almost gonna want to like flush my toilet. Peeing is worse in the cold, especially when you're drinking. I got that. What do you mean about it's up to me and my channel? What do you mean? Can check back in, you know. What does that mean? What does that mean? The drink is cold? You have to pee more frequently? I never thought of that. I think they're like, I always think of like carbonation level, and then like, I guess just like alcohol being kind of like, I'm trying to spit into a Stella bottle and just spit all over my hands. Time for McDonald's napkin. I was bad and I spent $3.24 at McDonald's last night on 2 McChickens and a cheeseburger with extra ketchup and extra onions on all of the sandwiches, and it was very good. I gave a little bit of the bread at the end and a little bit of the meat, chunks for Scully at the end to kind of give her some other stuff. No, I want it. I mean, like, I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah. It is Sunday, and it is Sunday. No, but giving back to the viewers, I feel like the biggest thing I can do is go out into IRL. The van's not really IRL at this point. It's just like a fucking another desktop stream where someone's sitting at their fucking desk, and I don't even have a fucking computer. At this point, I just have a phone. My trash is accumulating. Fucking so little water, I didn't even think to drink it. Okay. Another pee. Well, it's raining and I got the thing fully open. That's kind of a good sign. I could just boil water out of my cooler. That's a lot of piss in there. Most makes me want to just flush. Kind of want to try this piece out, just for shits and giggles. And I might just go for an executive decision of copying that whole thing. Just because I'm lazy as fuck. Self-roasted. No, I want to stream, I want to stream going to places in the IRL, like I'm not really anything. God. Wow. Such a good fit, I'm like screwing it in. What's up? Who's ready? Who's ready for some paintball? Who's ready for some hand-to-hand cock and gun ball? Cock ball. Cock ball. Don't worry, we're using the green, heavy-duty green. It's green, look at the leaf. It's green. Don't worry, it's green. Don't worry. VOC compliant. Oh God, no. No. BVP, free TTS. Well, this is a little recap on this meeting that I went to. Super boring. It wasn't actually that boring. It was pretty interesting. But it was like these like people trying to sell their like homeless outreach services. Okay, let me finish this thing, this long piece up. I think this actually might need just a hair of water. I just want a tiny bit on there. Just enough to seal it, but definitely not enough to like be worried about like cutting it back off. Just kind of want it to see. Actually, I took too much off. Oh God. Okay, right now I'm doing this like balancing act with my back, and it is just killing me. Oh, Scully's kind of showing herself. I'm trying to get you guys Scully cam. Oh God, this isn't working very good. I don't think I got enough on here, and then I got too much on another spot. I'm trying to get a Scully. Okay, let's be real. This is. I've got a selfie stick propped up in a. Yeah, Honda. Yeah, I got a couple of those actually. Two of them. They're pretty cheap feeling. Not to say they might not be $30 to $40 to $50 for the badge. AKA the emblem. Cocked and loaded. Cocked and loaded, boys. Get your Allen keys out. Yeah, I found those landscaping, believe it or not. One of them I found in the middle of the road, scootering. One of them I saw on the road landscaping. Okay, at that point. Seal that off. Please stop. Coming out of there. Damn, I am curious. I am really curious. I've had dreams about who you are, but I think it could be a lot more interesting than I thought. Oh my god. Yeah, you should pretty much donate $500 to me too, so I don't leak who you are. Who the fuck are you? Fuck. Now I'm curious. I'm really curious who you are. Who you could be. Look who's awake. Look who's awake. Who woke up? Okay, this isn't really very clean. Do it. Do that. Take these stickers off. No, I don't know who you are, dude, but you've been a good friend, to say the least. To say the least. And I've been happy to fuck, I'm curious. But you don't go into Discord. Fuck. Well. I thought for a while that Worzel was someone else that's in chat. She's sleep barking. Sounds like somebody's getting close to blackmailed and something got leaked that seems to be some kind of big news. And I want in on the juice. I want in on the juice. But, yeah, no, we're good. We're good. He's a good friend. Isn't juice. Okay, this has been sealed up. I'm not going to push it in or anything anymore. Pretty much got it pretty clean. I'm just going to leave it in there. Like I do. I drink that emergency shit and take a giant shit, probably. Well, Simply Variety hangs out in Discord, so maybe he can tell me on a DM. And if I'm allowed to know Worzel, you can let him know. I think I'm 6449 on Discord. Under the name Auston, AUS21. I feel like I know I know what happened. I feel like I know what happened. I don't know. I feel like I have no idea what happened. Now I'm starting to think Worzel is Evan. Like, fuck. Like, what the fuck? No, I don't even know. No, I don't. Alright, I'll eat a marshmallow for that. Well, it says there's only 2 people in chat, so you can just tell me and then delete the message. And I'll try to delete the message. Just curious. Oh shit, Simply doesn't even know. What? No, Simply knows. Doesn't use Discord, is in the community. Uses Discord, is on the alt. Of something big. Worzel, are you a streamer? Yes or no? I guess that would just like satisfy a lot of my interest, I guess. Are you a streamer? I didn't delete and retract, and it says that there's only 2 in my chat right now. You guys have more accurate information usually. But if yours says 2, mine says 2. You can retract stuff. Kind of under the radar. A little bit, maybe, maybe not. I'm a streamer. Not a streamer. You have a Discord. You do have a Discord. Wait a minute. You have. I have Discord. I'm reading into it. Yeah, I'm reading too far into it. Okay, time for a hot dog. There's Mexican food close by. Whole Foods is really close. I never go there. And then Portland Andy's favorite, Fred Meyer. Ganvel's cat. Ooh, this one's weird. Got like a hole punched into it. I don't even know what that says. Don't ask me. Let the fiesta begin. Oh my god. Oh, I appreciate you, Broski. About to fall off the bed. It sucks. Oh my god. What's that? Guacamole mustard? I need to go get some food. Seriously, I'm alright. Watch Goings vlog? No, bro. I don't think so. No, I don't. Young. NDD are great. Youngs. Oh my god, this thing. Young. This thing is like literally off the edge right there. Where it just, I feel like I'm slanted down. I need to like hold on to something to like I'm in an airplane to not roll off. Mainly because the dog's just hogging so much of the bed. Young's vlog. I'm gonna take a little break and then I'll go get this soup at least and a hot dog and it's like the quarter-pound big bite. It's a giant hot dog. Pretty small bun for how big the hot dog is. Then you got free chili if you want it, free nachos, cheese if you want it, onions, jalapenos, pickles, pepperoncinis, mustard, ketchup, sauerkraut, nicely prepared. Not that you need the marinara sauce when you put on every single fucking ingredient that I just said. Just jalapenos and pepperoncinis. It's fucking over it. That's so savage. Mustard. Give me the mustard, I might hit the mail. Pour me a tall pint of now and laters. With a good and plenty chaser. The fresh air feels good. It's right there. Let me try to show you the fresh air. You can see the fresh air right there. Hot dog stream, by the way. I need to grab the hot dog. I'm still curious if you're a streamer, Worzel. If for some reason you slipped under the radar so quickly. Hey, I'm streaming if you want to come watch me. That's crazy how people can be popping in and out of people's streams while they're streaming. Two Phone Shody. Shoutouts to Kiki Mystique in the chat, keeping DJ Pans on his toes every single day. As many accounts as it's gonna take, she's gonna make. And go check out her channel. She's live. Please report back if you check out her channel. I need to know what's going on. I'm about to fall asleep almost because I have lack of hot dogs. I'm gonna go get hot dogs. You the best. You the best. Keeping Panza. DJ Pants on his toes. Keeping his toes. Aw, thanks. That's really cute. Two Phone Shouty up in the house. She's streaming on one and chatting on the other. That's like a real streamer. That's like what a real streamer would do. And multiple. Go to my channel. And I'll mod you. Okay. I don't have two phones. I don't have two phones, but if you put in my name, off, like that you copy it off of the channel name, right here. I'm not sure what I typed. Him? But if you just put that into your mod thing, I know it's easier for you to mod with other way. Oh my god. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. We can show DJ Panza who we really are. Goddamn. If I had two phones, I'd jump in there right now. But I'm actually trying to go make some actual content of walking to the store and get my courage up. Get my courage up. Somebody was behind me, and now nobody's behind me. Okay, you're live all the time. You're live all the time, so no worries. I will get in there. I will get in there. If you're able to mod people while you're live, it makes me think you're using YouTube Live off the app. I recommend using YouTube's streaming app. Maybe I don't even know how it works on, thanks. I don't know how it works on Android with the YouTube streaming app, but as far as I've been able to see, the YouTube streaming app, you're not allowed to chat. You can't do this in YouTube streaming app. You can't do this. You can't do that. And in Streamlabs, you can. So use Streamlabs. Shit, everybody bounced out or something. It's starting to rain and come through the hatch. I still have to piss. Goddamn. Okay, I got some trash to take out. Probably get on another layer. Never really changed my underwear. I got word that I got another day off because it's supposed to rain really hard tomorrow. Tomorrow skis. Which is fine by me. I wonder if I could push the van back down the hill. The van is like pretty much fucking broken down right now. I have iPhones. I still use YouTube streaming app. Or no, sorry. I rarely use YouTube streaming app. I do just every once in a while to mix it up, and when I want to like make my own title super quickly and not have to go back and forth from my YouTube dashboard for whatever reason. But usually I just have my YouTube dashboard set and I go live on Streamlabs, and so a lot of times I need to put that in my description, my permanent description. Titles may be outdated because, like on an iPhone, I don't know, for whatever reason, I can't really switch I guess unless I cycle from Streamlabs to the dashboard. I'm out of mind. Okay, I'll check you out. There's nobody even in here, and I'll restart it and call it the hot dog stream or something fun like that. Okay, peace.